Hey, hey, I'm gonna make a video today. Hey. Alright, that was cringy. What is up, friends and family? It is your girl Ariana here, also known as Ariana's Music on social media platforms. And today, I'm coming to you with another sit down and talk with me video. I got a ton of good feedback from my self-care tips video, and I decided why not just make another one kind of like it. So today, I'm going to be addressing some helpful tips for musicians during quarantine to make some money. Alright, so I'm going to talk about different things that I've personally decided to do to make money as a full-time saxophonist, and then I'm going to also talk about things that aren't necessarily relating to what I tried doing but can still get you some money in your pocket today. So stay tuned for all of the things I'm going to mention in this video, and if you like what you saw or if you like what you heard, please feel free to hit that like button and subscribe. See you at the end of the video. Alright, so the first thing is obviously obvious. Everyone's gigs got canceled, and then I know some people just jumped right back into it and started doing gigs all over again in person. That's great. For those of you who are stuck, and can't get out still due to quarantine, and you can't get into any in-person gigs, what I recommend for you is to do some Zoom gigs. So everyone's having programs on Zoom, everyone's having celebrations on Zoom, birthday parties on Zoom, you name it, everything's happening on Zoom right now. Everything's also happening on Skype. So what I recommend you do is to put out kind of like a flyer or like a promo post on your social media platforms, and just let your followers know and let your friends and family know that you are available for Zoom gigs. So what that could look like is, I don't know, it could be a picture of you, and in the comment section you could be like, contact me, DM me, email me if you're interested in having a saxophonist or a pianist play for you on Zoom. Or you can just make like an actual flyer and post it on Instagram, and it can say saxophonist available for Zoom gigs, or pianist available for Zoom gigs, trumpet player, whatever your instrument might be, dancer available, whatever it might be. Write that up, post it, and I promise you, you are going to get some contacts, because people are looking for musicians on Zoom. Alright, that's number one. Number two, AirGigs. I don't know if you ever heard of AirGigs. My cousin Joshua told me about this, and ever since, it literally saved my pockets. So AirGigs is an incredible website, and I will tag it down below or type it up somewhere here. Basically what it entails is literally doing virtual gigs. So Zoom gigs are a part of it. You can also get in contact to record over somebody's album, CD, single, whatever it may be. You can literally just collaborate with musicians all over the world, and they'll pay you to do it. So for me, I personally put up an AirGigs account for saxophone and for vocals. So what that looks like, and I'll try and put some screenshots here. What that looks like is basically videos of me playing the saxophone and videos of me singing that I uploaded onto my AirGigs profile, and then other local musicians or musicians all over the world will notice that and then contact me to see if they want me to sing on their CD or their album or their single, and then I'll send them my rates, and I put my rates pretty low on purpose so that I would get contacts pretty frequently. So I put my rate at about $50, which is super low, but it helps me to get a ton of contacts in. So then people just contact me and they're like, oh, I want you to sing on my single. They pay me, I record it, sing it, send it back, and then boom, money in my pockets. So I encourage you, please, this is not fake, this is literally real, and I've been using it for the entire summer. It's real, it pays well, so please make an account, and this goes for any instrument in the world. Make an account on AirGigs today and just make it be your side gig thing, make it be your side thing, but I promise you it will work, and it will help you gain money today. I promise. So number three is pretty obvious. Teach lessons online. I know a ton of people are already doing this and continue to do it, continue to promote it. I know a helpful way to promote it is to contact any artist that you know that has a huge following, like any artist, and just literally ask them, hey, can you post this on your Snapchat story for me? Or can you post this on your Instagram story for me? Or can you post this on Facebook for me? If you do that, then your flyer that promotes you teaching lessons will basically go viral. So I encourage you to do this. Make a flyer and say, hey, I'm available to teach piano lessons, ages 5 and up. My rate is $20 an hour, whatever it may be. Put up a nice picture of yourself and promote it like crazy. Send it to your friends and family. Send it to your teachers. Send it to famous people on Instagram and ask them to promote it for you. And then that will also give you a great way to get paid. Then also, as somebody who has personally been teaching online saxophone lessons for a few years now, I do recommend you to make sure that you stay organized in all that you do. Try your best to stay organized. Create a folder on your computer or your Google Drive. Name it saxophone lessons. Write down the names of all of your students. Write up lesson plans. Be as professional as possible. Why do I want you to be as professional as possible? Because you are a teacher. You are a professional teacher. So you want to make sure that your reputation is professional. That way people will refer you to their friends and family. And then your business will just keep growing. So be professional, but start making your money. Start teaching lessons today. You got this. Okay, so the third thing is to host a training webinar. This is an idea I brought up with my brother Wesley before and never got to do it, but I'm going to do it soon. Maybe we'll see. Basically what this entails is having like maybe a list of 5 to 10 things that you are really good at on your instrument, and then just dedicate a humongous Zoom call to teaching those things. That's all it is. So for example, if I were to do a webinar, I can say the first thing I'm going to focus on is utilizing pentatonic scales. The second thing I'm going to focus on is learning how to improvise over the blues. The third thing I'm going to focus on is having proper embouchure on the saxophone. The fourth thing I might focus on is tone. And then the last thing might be listening skills. So I have 5 things right there that I just came up with off the top of my head, and I can literally create an entire webinar to teaching those things to other saxophonists across the globe. It's an idea. Charge $5 per entrance, send them the link, and host your webinar. Like, right there. You got this. I believe in you still. You can do that, and that, I promise you, will help you to also get some income. Alright, so the last thing I'm going to talk to you guys about today is making some stem packs. I don't know if you know what a stem pack is, but I'm going to tell you what it is. So what you can do, and I'm going to keep bringing up the saxophone as an example because I'm a saxophonist and a wind instrumentalist, but this can work for vocals, this can work for any instrument, I promise you. So what a stem pack is basically just a group of sounds that you can record and put together into a folder of you on your instrument. It can be a bunch of random notes, it can be a bunch of long tones, it can be a bunch, like a short melodic lines, anything, just different ideas, like da 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 da, that could be one, or no, that could be another one. Literally just any random noises, but don't make it sound too random. It has to sound melodic and musical, that you can put into this folder and call it a stem pack. So what you're going to do with this pack is you are going to contact your local producers or even professional producers, put it up on your website, put it up anywhere you can, and you're going to sell that pack. And you can start low. You can say, well, it's my first stem pack. I'm going to sell this for $10 US. Or maybe you can sell it for a little bit more, $15 US, $20 US, whatever. And then you can feature some of those on your social media, on your YouTube, on your website, so that they can hear what they sound like before they make the purchase. But eventually, some producers are gonna be like, oh, you know, I really vibe with number 6. I want number 6 in my song. So they'll buy that entire stem pack from you so that they can use number 6 in their song, if that makes sense. So that's an idea, and I'm gonna also get started on that as well because I also want to make my own stem pack. So we'll be working on this together. All right, guys, let's get some money. Alright guys, so that is a wrap. Thank you so much for coming to this video and for sitting down and talking with me once again. And I hope that these tips were helpful. I personally can say that they've helped me. AirGigs has helped me a whole bunch, and teaching saxophone lessons has helped me a whole bunch. Those are 2 of my main incomes right now, so I can definitely say that they are useful and they will work. They will work. So check those tips out. I will also link all of the links that I put in this video in the bio below so that you can check out the websites. And if you have any questions or any concerns, feel free to email me at arianasmusic.connect@gmail.com and we can talk and we can work things out. But I really hope this was helpful. I really hope that you'll be able to start making some income with these tips, especially as a full-time musician in the middle of quarantine. And if you have any ideas for any other videos that you want me to do, or any ideas for any tip videos that you want me to put out, just let me know. Comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you again for coming. Much love to you all, and I'll see you in the next video.